Oppressive regulations like Denton's frack ban affects all of Texas, as well as the local residents that the frack ban's in place of. In 2014 alone, the oil and gas industry paid over $15 billion in tax revenues towards local schools and roads, not even to mention the economic stimulus it provides, fracking provides to the entire state. Regulations don't occur in a vacuum, so if other cities enact these fracking bans, it really has the same effect that Denton's fracking ban does in restricting revenues to the state for funding that we need. And even Denton itself doesn't believe that these fracking bans are necessary. You can see that really clearly with the setbacks that they had enacted before the official ban, when they dictated that oil and gas drillers or producers, operators could not drill within 1,200 feet of a residential area or like what protected use church. But a home builder could build within, using a reverse setback, 250 to 300 feet up against a producing oil well. So past that, Denton knows that it's not, they would have you believe that the harm only arises from the oil and gas operators beginning to drill, not from the proximity. Some of the fracking detractors, they keep wanting to say, well, Texas wants to make municipalities do exactly what they say, but they're always up for suing the EPA, when the reality is they don't really understand rule of law, and that the state itself is sovereign. States created the federal government. States empower cities. So the state is why the state is able to sue the federal government, and it's why they're able to legislate for the municipalities. That's also why preemption is kind of a subset. It's a distinct idea, but it's not, they can't get conflated as an idea or two legal principles. The reality is that HB 40 expressly preempted what was already impliedly preempted by 9 different agencies regulating oil and gas in Texas. Obviously, TCEQ and the Railroad Commission are the largest groups here in Texas that are doing all regulations, but the EPA and FERC and Department of Energy, there's a whole lot of other groups that are regulating this, and it isn't. So HB 40 isn't really blazing a trail here. It's just making it clear that, in fact, the state is the right person to regulate this activity. Which they were already doing.